Hi guys, this is Sophia, back with a reading for you. This is going to be a divine feminine reading, a goddess reading. I wanted to get some messages today for Good Friday, the day of Jesus's crucifixion and the honoring of the divine feminine, which is really represented by Mary Magdalene, his beloved, as well as Mother Mary, and the other Mary that was present during that was Mary of Clopas, which was his aunt. So traditionally this is sort of a day of mourning, mourning of what happened to beloved Jesus, Yeshua. And so this, to flip it on the other side, it really is a day to be grateful. Be grateful for him, be grateful for where we came from, be grateful for where we're at right now in our lives and this great transition that we're going through, especially during Passover. Now, I'm not by any means religious or biased in any way. I have a great love for all aspects of spirituality and especially Jesus and Mary Magdalene. So I just felt called today to share some messages of love and gratitude for what the divine feminine is putting through right now. With everything happening with the virus and structures being brought down symbolically in a nation and in our society, as well as ourselves, really just symbolizes this is a new time. So I wanted to get some messages from the divine to you. So here we are. Let's get some messages. This deck I got in Glastonbury last year. And Glastonbury is said to be the legend of where the chalice was brought to, the Holy Grail, and Mary Magdalene had a pilgrimage there, so her energy is very present there, as well as Jesus and as well as Mother Mary. So what are some beautiful messages coming in right away from Mary Magdalene? Wow. That's a lot of cards, but I'm going to take them. Wow. This is so interesting how this panned out. So the cards we got, so this is messages for Mary Magdalene of the time right now. So the cards we got are Sofia, War and Peace. So right off the bat with these, what does Sofia mean? It's interesting, it's my name. It means wisdom. It's great wisdom, knowledge. It represents the universal mother, universal feminine aspect of Christ, really. And this is all-encompassing love. Look at that rose. This is love from the divine mother coming in over this war and peace. We have a lot going on right now in the world and internally. It's almost like all our debts are up, being paid right now, and so we're all in line, being waited to and called on to claim our part. So this is the Divine Mother coming in and bringing peace to this war, showing her face that she's here. The prophet So this really represents, this is sacred knowledge. This is like a sacred occurrence that's meant to be the prophet. This is also speaking about Jesus, Yeshua. This is his day that really sealed his fate. And so this is really saying that, and this is, see that all this gold and this orange. So this is all like solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra. So this is knowing that there is more to come, that there is there's prophecy in all of this. This is all meant to be happening the way that it is. And the Divine Mother is coming in to show that. Then we also have crucifixion, surrender, and universal Christ. Crucifixion, that's exactly what happened today. So this is like our sins are up. We're paying for this. This symbolically is happening with us right now, as well as this is the day that it happened historically to our beloved Jesus. This is saying surrender to this universal Christ, this consciousness that is coming to you, seeing beyond the veil, knowing that you have more coming, and to surrender to that. This is all blue, and so throat chakra, third eye, crown. So this is all higher. So the last cards were all the lower chakras. So that's our physical realm. This is saying surrender all your sins, really. Surrender all that no longer serves you. And step into this universal Christ that is within you. And what Jesus really taught. You know, to ask questions, to love thy neighbor, to see beyond what may be in front of us. That's beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, got ascension. Ascension is happening for a great deal, many of us. It's just essentially the earth is ascending with or without us. And there are a lot of us that can't quite do that on this physical realm. So there's a lot of people passing. There's a lot of passing over happening. There's a lot of ascension. We're all ascending into this 5D reality out of the dense 3D reality that what we're in, but now seeing that we're all one. Seeing that we're all divine and we all have our purpose. Okay. Okay, so this is a beautiful Gnostic deck called Arcadia. It was essentially the first priestess back way in the day. So what are some extra messages coming through from another side of the goddess, of the divine feminine, of the divine mother? What are maybe some challenges? Let's find out some challenges. What other messages you want to bring forth? Let's get one or two more. Oh, perfect. Okay. We got the masculine. How appropriate is that? This really is representing Jesus, Yeshua, beloved Yeshua, on the day that he ascended. There's his crown. But this is looking at him in a different way. This is the honoring way. This is honoring the masculine. So the divine feminine, the divine mother is coming and saying, we need to honor our divine masculine. Physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, in ourselves, in each other, in this life. We need more balance and ritual. This is honoring. This is honoring him. This is having the actual ritual of honoring him, honoring Yeshua, honoring this within ourselves, and knowing that they need just as much as love as we do. We both need to be exalted in each other and lifted up. So this is saying, lift up the divine masculine. Maybe he's having a hard time right now. There's a lot of resistance happening. So let's show him our love from within for ourselves and for others. I love that. And then we have escape and peacemaking. So this is like the masculine suited up. I love this. You know, like the masculine in his full form, his beauty, his strength. And then this is like him guarded up, like ready for battle. So there might be a lot of masculine having a hard time right now because it's like I said, it's like karma's up right now. Everything's being paid right now. So there might be some escaping or some self-sabotaging or wanting to escape their reality. But it's all about honoring and being within it right now. So then we had peacemaking. And so this is laying down your swords. This is accepting the fact that we all have our part and we all have our own decisions to make, but deciding and choosing love and choosing peace, finding that peace, letting it prevail. So we had war and peace. So this is like saying, this is like spiritual warfare that's happening within us, around us, you name it. So this is really focusing on the higher and what Yeshua really was teaching us, is to be at peace with others and to push the limits, really, because there was a lot of restricted rule then. So this is like the restriction trying to come in, but it's really being broken down right now. Then we have synergy. So that's the full moon we just had in Libra. So this is igniting new ideas, birthing new paradigms, new timelines. All those timelines are dropping right now into one. So this is also springtime, gardening, getting in the dirt, and starting new. This is letting this new energy come through. Let's see what goddesses want to come through right now. What goddesses going to say today? What goddesses want to come through? Ooh, wow, she really was jumping out. Boy. Huh. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith your prayers are being answered. She's here, like I said. This is her confirmation to know that it's going to be okay. I love that. Who was this? Okay, the first one, solace, bodies of water. Spending time near water, being silent, reflecting, allowing it to cleanse you and purify you. Here in Southern California today, like it has been the last few days, it's been pouring. It's been like Washingtonian weather. It's been very interesting. So there's a lot of cleansing, a lot of purifying, so honoring that. So the first two, we've got White Tara and Lakshmi. So Lakshmi is an abundance Hindu goddess that's all about love, beauty, fertility, abundance. So the future is bright. See the elephants in the background and the water and the sunrise. And then sensitivity, White Tara. So this is saying you may be experiencing some sensitivities right now. So protecting yourself, having that care for yourself, knowing, honoring yourself in this time. You may be feeling sensitive right now, but there's a bright future ahead. And we have the Butterfly Maiden and Hathor. Transformation and receptivity. So this is about allowing yourself to receive the transformation that's coming in. The crystallis is broken open and you are becoming that butterfly right now. Spread your wings and fly. Allow this transformation to happen. A divine feminine pure energy is in receiving. That's her action. That's her discernment that's coming through. Being receptive to knowing that. So being open to receiving right now gifts, miracles, transformations, love. Even if there's some darkness coming through, just let it. Allow it, give it that space, and honor it, bless and release it. So then it doesn't have to hold on to you anymore, if you will. Let's get a couple more goddess cards. What other goddesses want to say something? Unach. Easy does it. There is a lot going on right now, so this is about allowing things to happen, more receiving. There's a perfect timing to all of this. Allow it. And Diana. Focus that intention. Build that foundation of knowledge and wisdom. Focus all that attention to whatever it is your goal is right now. And if you're sitting in that state of receivance, just focus the attention. It's the time to keep focusing and not exactly do the actions maybe right now. This is about being in time of reflectiveness, loving yourself and one another, focusing on what's important. Divine passion. You might be feeling like a volcano right now. That's good. That's creativity. That's life. That is co-creation. All All right, and then let's see what the Egyptian goddesses want to say. What does Isis want to say? What does she want to leave us with for today on this Good Friday? What does the Divine Feminine want to leave us with? Okay, we got the miracle of Isis and the temple of Carnelian. So the miracle of Isis, so this is Isis and Osiris. This was her king. He was originally the Sun King, and then she brought him back to life, and so then he was basically essentially the king of death. The card says, Miracle of Isis. Isis offers a miracle healing. No matter how much you have struggled with a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being part of it. You are guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing. Let go and let the goddess be. So this is letting go of the dead and moving forward to what's coming in, allowing this healing to come in. Maybe even bring you back from the dead. Maybe you feel like you're in death right now, symbolically, and you need a little life. Well, Temple of Carnelian, it is time to trust in your own boldness and courage, taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied in more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live life where you were born to live. So this is that rebellious nature that's coming in, that Aquarius energy that we have coming in for Mars being in Aquarius and Saturn in Aquarius, that age of Aquarius that we're stepping more into. So if you're feeling something at a heart level and you're getting nudged by spirit, this is truly trusting yourself that this is true to your heart and this is something that you're born to do. Take that risk in doing it. Maybe it's taking that risk in releasing what no longer serves. It could just be that as well. All right, the Lunar Queen and Life Restored. So the Lunar Queen, there is a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment as essential to balance our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. That is just reaffirming the transformation in this deep sacred pause that we're in. Allowing this time to be receptive, allowing these gifts to come in and transform whatever way they're supposed to, even if you have no idea and you're holding on for dear life. And you just need to let go. Let go or be dragged. Life restored. Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of you or your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life. Just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life, so too will you rise again, healed and renewed. So a lot of death and transformation. There might be some things that we thought were dead but are coming back to life. Maybe this means that we thought someone in our life was gone out of our lives, and maybe they're coming back. Maybe a long lost love is coming back. Really, this time is teaching us and showing us and revealing to us who we really are meant to be and who are we meant to have in our lives. There's no time for playing small and being in relationships where you don't feel seen or heard. And no relationship's perfect, but right now, especially for myself as a divine feminine, I've had this greater calling of finding that within myself and learning to honor that in myself, honor my own divine masculine, and search for that in the physical and not allowing it to be distorted anymore. Not choosing those maybe are not for our greatest good anymore. Realizing there's a pattern that we need to break through, break from, allow to let go. Or maybe realizing that we were wrong about someone and that we would like to have them back in our lives. There's a lot of possibility right now. Really, it's this time of manifestation, of transformation, this war and peace that's happening, being in time of ritual, giving thanks, feeling like we want to escape when really this is an ascension process, and to not worry and to trust the beginning phases of this. Trust that the divine is here guiding us, to surrender to all of this. Surrendering our pasts. Surrendering our old stories. Surrendering our old ways of being, because there's a lot of distortion in that, and shedding our old skin and becoming and showing who we really are. That's what this time is about right now. This time is about showing real time who you are. Not worrying about others, not paying attention and feeding into the fear or to the media, staying well informed, but knowing that this is a time brewing of creativity. So how do you want to direct it? What do you want to create? Seek that inner peace within your own divine feminine and divine masculine. And we've all been stuck in this way of divine masculine for so long, and doing, and no one knows how to just receive anymore. Everybody loves giving gifts, but they don't know how to accept the gift or accept the compliment. When really we need to look deep inside and say, thank you, because I believe that for myself. And I know that that is my God-given right. And I am grateful for the burdens that Jesus carried. Whether you're a believer or not, whether you are a follower, you don't have to necessarily have signed your life away to a specific religion, but just knowing in your heart that what Jesus stood for was love. And that is deep in my heart. And that knowing that Mary Magdalene was indeed his love and a beloved treasure to him and him to her. And they honored that. And so honoring your beloved, honoring yourself, honoring the beloved, and giving thanks. If you would like a personal reading, or you have suggestions, or want to know more information about certain subjects, comment. Please click and subscribe, and I'll be back again soon. I'm going to do a Divine Masculine reading. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and wherever you are in the world, stay safe and healthy. Namaste.